everyone. This is week 2. Super excited. We're going to have a discussion about Watchful Eyes, which is all about the role of accountability partners and external support. So super excited to have people join in. It's just all great. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. Because I was like, I can hear you, I can see you, I can hear your music. How are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm also just about to eat dinner because I literally just got home, so I apologize in advance.
No, that's the whole point about what I want. I want it to be relaxed, and even I'm struggling with my setup. So I'm super, so I was like, I ran over on the other computer because I could see that you were there and I couldn't let you in.
Oh, weird.
It was so weird.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, let me leave.
Eh?
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. When you don't get it, you're like, oh my goodness. So I had to leave, come back. So good. I'm glad. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. The whole idea is to be like able to come in, come out, have some discussions, do this. Yeah. And I usually have snacks. But because I was in traffic today, I didn't get a chance to get all my snacks together. Natasha, let's catch up a little bit. This is still drop off a book for you. This is my workbook with some work.
Yeah, I was hearing about you reading. Like I was listening to you going through it.
Yeah. And so
that's fantastic.
Thank you. In my description for the link, there is like a jot form where it looks exactly like this, and you can fill out, and we could do the exercise together. The only thing is you have to press submit and it gets sent to me, and I'll resend it to you because there is no way that I can, I have to work with my IT guy to get him to create me like a form so my book can be where the person could fill it out and download it and keep it for themselves. And then, you know what I mean? Okay. So it's those little things that, like that's where I feel like a lot of work has come in. But I've sort of structured the workshop for 6 weeks so that like we can have things. Okay, that's perfect, right? And I said, okay, so what should the first workshop be about? And like, I'm going to tailor it so it could be all whatever. So she said the best thing, like the most important, not the most important, but one of the top critical needs is about mental health support. So this is how I created the program. Now, the other thing is with me, I don't like to do like a one-time thing all the time because I feel it takes time to like get into it. And then I want to have like, it attached to things. This is why I've created the 6 weeks. So the 6 weeks is to give.
Great.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, right? So the 6 weeks is to like get time to like settle in with it, get an idea, get to know yourself, get to know, you know what I mean? And then you'll be able to be like, okay, I get it. And I think, and
if you do it again, more people are likely to spread the word.
Yes. So what has happened is actually, one of my challenges is that I don't spread the word like enough. That's one of my challenges. And, but I don't mind because I don't mind doing trials while I'm still doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to see how this works. Like for me, like my 6 weeks. Yeah. So the idea with my 6 weeks program is to have like, okay, let's talk, do this, that. And then, but I've been thinking about it for next year. So next year I'm going to do this again and I will spread the word. By this time, my 6 weeks will give me like videos and stuff that I can also share with people to see, okay, this is what the plan is and this is how it's working. There's a couple of organizations that I like. Audrey's on, so perfect. So, hi, Audrey. Nice to have you on the call. So I have Natasha and I have you. We can't see you, but I don't know if you're doing that on purpose or... Yeah. So I was just explaining to Natasha, like some of the organizations that like next year I want to do another kind of a series, very involved community person. And she had said, one of the things that's really important in the community was mental health. So I'll backtrack. in that community, yeah, it's very challenging areas in Toronto. Yeah, and so one of the ladies that was there, she has a son. The son, something transpired between the son went to visit the dad. Between the son visiting the dad, they get into an altercation, and he kills the father. So he ends up in jail. Yes. And so she was telling me all of this that went from like 0 to 100. Most of it was because of mental health. It was a mental health situation. So this is why I'm doing the course, so that we could sort of explore, and this is working it out. So this is how it's, if you want to follow along. The only thing is, if you write things in there, it will come to me. It only comes to me. It doesn't go to anybody else. This is confidential. So even if I'm taping, I don't put any personal stuff out. So you guys could subscribe to the YouTube channel. So I did a little video.
I probably should do that. I've been featured on it.
Yeah, exactly. You're all
not subscribe to anybody on YouTube.
Okay, yeah. No. I have Natasha. Thanks so much for coming on. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be here next week too.
Oh, perfect. And you'll have a book next week.
You have every Thursday for the next
for the 6 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So 6 weeks, we're in the classroom. And then in November, the idea was to go in the community and really put some of the items and ideas that we have into practice in real forms. So I have different
if I'm not
people who've gone to prison, and he goes through their story in terms of where did you grow up? How did you grow up? And all this kind of stuff, right? It's
how did you get into the position you
yes.
yourself into?
And so for the past couple of stories that I've seen, it was a situation of poverty. So what I mean by that is they were my neighborhood, everybody was like a drug dealer, and I didn't know things. Nobody shepherded me.
Alternative, another way out.
Yes, and they didn't even say because one of the guys was I wanted to be a firefighter, and Ian's oh well, why didn't you? He goes, but I didn't even know what was involved with being a firefighter. I didn't know there were exams. I didn't know that I had to apply. I didn't even know those kind of basic things. And I was you know what? That is the situation with a lot of racialized, marginalized people. They just don't even know. It's not that they don't want to. They don't even know where to begin, or they don't even know
to ask for help.
Absolutely. Yeah, because
I can't say this because I'm black, but
no, but for sure,
tails in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear a lot of stories, and they almost, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's if they ask for help from a white person, they feel like they're going to be shamed or hurt, or they're going to be looked upon as less than, almost less than human.
But of course,
because I had to ask these people that once enslaved me for help, right? And so whereas not all white people are going to think of somebody that way.
Absolutely.
I certainly don't. I
but
see the color.
But it's also
put on sunscreen.
Yeah. But it's not only that. It goes even beyond whether or not you're thinking, okay, this person, but it's the fact that now you're knowing one of my challenges. I need to get this information. So now you can give me another check of where I might not measure up to the same way as you.
I'm less than the white man. Or whatever.
Yeah, that person. Yeah. So that's where it is, because
a lot of people with disabilities feel the exact same, because we're marginalized, right?
That's right. Exactly.
Group.
Exactly.
I know a lot of people with disabilities feel the same way. I've never felt that way. Not once in my life have I ever been afraid to ask for help. Because
your whole life was set up where it was okay. Natasha, we've got you. You have a support system, because
if you fail, we will help you get back on top.
Yes, but no, even more, that's the key, right? When you know that there's a comfortable place where you can be can you believe that? And the person's I know, then you feel like, okay, I've got somebody where I can express that to. But when you don't have somebody to express it to, you're just swallowing things, and you don't even know where to be able to be like, now you just give up.
Yeah.
You give up, right?
100%. It's I find it interesting though that just having the parents that I did made that ever so slight difference that made me be able to advocate for myself, because unfortunately being autistic, I can't put myself in other people's shoes
Yes.
often unless I see it like described to me.
Yes.
So I almost wonder, going out into the community and trying to find, like, is it unsupportive parents? Is it unsupportive teachers? Is it a combination of both? Is it, unsupportive bosses? Is it, so like, what can we provide you with that allows you to feel like you have that when you've never had it before? And would you use it? How can we get you to use it? Because because it's there, people don't use it.
Yes, and that was, it was one of my questions, I believe, from last week. Because what could you say to yourself then that you could do to put you in a better position? Now, part of the thing is, within various communities, and when people are talking, if you don't feel secure or you have a place to land, you're never going to share, because trust is a big deal. So you will always hide, because you don't have anybody that you can say, this is my trust, this is my support. So you're always moving in a state of like, I'll tell a little bit, but I won't show everything that's the situation with me, because the challenge is you're going to use them against me. And so a lot of...
That's why I'm in so much trouble at work, is because they're trying to use my challenges against me, but
That's
legally they can't.
Legally. And this has only happened because people have fought, right? Because people fought and said, hey, you can't do these things. These are wrong. You know, and this is why I'm big on like all parts.
We won't care. They think they'll be like, oh, well, they'll just go on disability. I don't want to go on disability.
Why should you?
Me in any way. I want to be a functioning member of society.
Absolutely.
Not that people on disability are not members of society. They're on disability for a reason. But I can work.
Well, okay, so even with me and having different situations at work, one of the things people like to do is miscommunication. I'm like, no. It's not a miscommunication, because then what I have said, let's just bear out the conversation and you tell me, how should it be interpreted then? Right? How would you interpret this conversation? So
how am I supposed to know you're angry at me if I don't know you're angry at me? I am not a mind reader.
That's
I'm
right.
autistic.
And
that's the big thing.
And people do that because they just want to like dismiss people, right? So
hurt people.
Absolutely. That'll be
hurt people.
That will be the recap week. Hurt people. That's the recap.
Yeah.
And
give them grace. Give them the benefit of the doubt that they're going through something bigger that has nothing to do with you.
It really doesn't most times. People are very nervous.
It really doesn't.
They're very shy, and they're hiding from what they perceive to be their inadequacies.
And I think social media has made it so much worse.
Oh, it's terrible.
So much more. We have less places where we can release it because everybody's filming everything.
And also,
it's terrifying.
Yes, but also it's more than the filming. The scary part is everybody's doing these big highlights. They turn the camera off and they're crying, but they put the camera on and they're like, my life is perfect. I made $100 million. And then people are chasing these viral situations, but viral situations for what? Right? Yeah. You cannot replace hard work. You can't replace the day in and the day out. The beauty of a relationship is the time that it takes to formulate those kind of relationships and discussions. That's why I did it over 6 weeks. There's lots of like one conversation here and there, but I'm like, growth is about like really taking time to explore different avenues, go into the community. I have a winter warmth accessories program, which is like getting like hats, mitts, gloves, socks and stuff to distribute. I have cleaning supplies, because do you know how I was like, okay guys, a toilet brush is so expensive. I'm like, oh my god, these stupid toilet brushes, right? And
as a millennial,
yeah,
looking at the cost, I am never going to own a house in my life unless my parents help me.
Yeah.
As somebody who makes, and in discretion,
that's right.
I cannot buy a house.
No, absolutely not.
Buy a house.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No.
And like, I have a nursing degree. I have a pharmacy technician diploma. I am getting a third medical transcription certificate so that I can potentially get a second job, because I'm just not making enough money.
But
I feel so bad asking people for money now, like to fundraise my service dog, because.
But you see, and that's where I'm like, I know even I struggle with asking people for money for because I'm like, it's so difficult, and it's so
uncomfortable.
Yes, and it's difficult for everybody. Like, you know, people either are grandstanding or it's really difficult. So even though somebody is walking around going, yeah, I've got this, you know they're struggling, because like groceries are
You're not human if you don't struggle.
No, groceries are expensive, cleaning. So anyway, so at some point in our 6 weeks, we're going to do about the cleaning supply. Like, we're going to do something that is going to, that's going to bring us into the community. This is how I met some of these community people that I was talking about earlier, by giving donations. I have, so in my new year, I'm going to be doing like New Year, getting us ready to like move forward. I have a lovely lady who's giving a lot of clothing donations. So I want to do something about like, okay, we're going to...
I'll see if I can start knitting some scarves.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. So much yarn I need to use up.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't promise anything though.
No. Okay, here's the thing. This is why I'm like, it's in, it's out, it's this and that. Because life happens when we give space for it to happen. These kind of stringent frameworks, there you go. You got a hole in your sock.
That was unexpected. That was not on my 2025 bingo card.
I love it. See? Everyone needs socks. Well, you know what's so interesting that I thought, oh, this is interesting. So last year when I was doing my donations and stuff, I had bought, okay, so when I got my socks, I bought the gray socks, blacks. Okay, I definitely need help.
Other than schoolwork and training, I need to feel useful.
Okay, well, Natasha, I definitely need help, so I'm definitely going to give you a list of things. So I'll tell you
Absolutely.
And you know it's so interesting. So
keep in mind, I am on EI at the moment, so like my income has been like slashed in half.
Yeah, for sure.
I can help prepare shit.
No, it's the prep. It's the prep. It's the prep is what I need. It's the prep. Trust me. Yeah. Or even the distribution. So like I was saying to you, so I set up. So what I usually do is like if I go I just go outside the Salvation Army. I open up my trunk. Everybody lines up. And then I have like my bags in the trunk. So I get like, you get a choice. Like, do you want this kind of sandwich, that kind of sandwich, this, that? Yeah. And then, okay, so this is what I was saying about the socks. So I give like, okay, so you pick like the guys, whoever, right? You pick what you want. Like, do you want a hat? Do you want a scarf? Do you want mitts? Do you want all of them? It doesn't matter. I don't care. Yeah. When my thing goes, we're finished. So what I noticed was that nobody was picking my purple, like, socks, the gray and the purple, and I was like, what? Even the women were taking the other socks, right? And I said, what? I'm never buying these again. But I was like, you know what? And I was like, yeah, it's true. It puts you in a target. If you're on the street, you don't want to be walking around with these like fluffy purpley socks, because then I'm like, yeah, Tammy, good point. So
luxuries as people with a roof above our head that we don't even think about.
Absolutely.
I only buy funky socks. I only have funky socks. And I get all my funky socks at the at the gift shop at the Queensway Carlton. Every time I go see my psychiatrist, I buy myself a sticker. So that's how it
Perfect.
goes. But if it's funny, if it's witty,
Yeah.
if it has silly things on it,
Yeah.
I have one with dinosaurs on it. I have
It's
one
fun.
that's like the CBC, like the, you know, the stripe screen, like.
Oh yes.
I have socks. I have ones that say "Stay socially awkward."
Okay.
Like, I have random socks, and I love my random socks.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even thought about that. I don't even wear normal socks anymore.
Yeah, that is so.
Socks anymore.
Yeah, that is so funny.
But yeah, that makes total sense. You don't want something pretty or flashy or anything like that.
That's right. Because I was giving it out for people on the street. So I was like, you know what? This is like, we're always learning and growing. So even though nobody said anything to me, I paid attention and realized that they're not selecting this. I was like, okay. But yeah, so this is what my plan is for November, to do like something community based where we go, we do whatever. And then December, so much, Natasha.
No, thank you. It's always a pleasure.
It is always a pleasure.
You're such a joy to talk to, Tammy.
It's fabulous. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure. I will connect with you.
Next Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday.
Let me know.
We didn't really do my questions and stuff, but I still think it went well.
I'm blessed to have Tammy. This is not a sweet, this is not a flower sweet, you know. People like Tammy in my life on a Sunday, where I tell Tammy, even just standing outside, waiting, especially in a beautiful day, and spending time with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't have that at my home all the time. You know, I meet my friends. I don't think people know how important that is, that you have somebody that you can laugh, and Tammy can be straight. She's very, very.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Maybe she can be fun and jolly and all that stuff. But
yeah,
Tammy,
that's important.
That's past 2 Sundays. We always spend time together. The past 2 Sundays, Tammy has spent time with me. I don't think she realized what she has done. Just spend that little girl time with me. I'm totally blessed. And so it's hard to find that right connection of person who you can trust, talk with, and all that stuff. Because sometimes, Tammy, kudos to you.
Thank you.
To find some way of doing this out and having people to help.
Yes.
To come and you know.
Yes.
Or do a YouTube channel that people go and watch.
Yes.
This is a lot.
Yes. Thank you, Audrey. I appreciate that.
So I want to say thank you.
Yes. Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. Thanks to
Nice to meet you as well.